All right, second grade. Time for math. Okay. So the sheet I sent home today, or sent home for today, looks like this. Okay. It says 244 on the bottom of this page. Okay, so it's going to start off showing us a table before I start. Working with. This is what we're working with today. Horizontal bar graph, a vertical bar graph, tables, and a picture graph. Now, when I say table, I don't mean one of these tables. Okay, I mean this right here. This is a table. Okay, and we've actually made them with our worksheets already. So, what's the error? So we have Puzzle Penguin here. Puzzle Penguin always makes an error. So what is the error? Let's look at this. Okay, so let's say they took a survey of students and they asked them what your favorite subjects would be. Okay, 6 students chose reading, 7 students chose math, 4 chose science, and 4 chose art. Wonder why there's not a recess on here. PE. So the question is, so he makes this graph. On your sheet, you might not have anything for math, so he's got a couple errors. Number 1, there's nothing here for math. He doesn't have anything for math. Unless you have it in color. I don't think I made any of these in color. There's actually yellow, but it doesn't show up on this copy. So you're going to have to graph out the math. Okay? And how many students chose math? When you look at your table right here, 7, correct? 7. Oh, but before you start graphing that, what if nobody would have chose science? What if nobody would have raised their hand for science? And what if science was 0? What? How would we graph that when the first number on the graph is 1? Just what if? So that's why we need to change our graph. I took some time to show you that. 0, you see what I did in pencil? 0, we do have to have a 0 in there just in case somebody had a subject and nobody chose it. Just in case nobody picked one. So first you need to change your graph. We need to fix Puzzle Penguin's error. We need to change our graph. And if we change our graphs, if this is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do we have to do with all, this is a a horizontal bar graph. What do we have to do? If we change those numbers, we got to make this graph bigger. So we got to go, reading is now 6 is over here. So we got to make reading, you see I colored that in right here? I don't know if you can tell. We need to make reading 1 more. We need to go over 1 more. We have to have math all the way to 7, science all the way to 4, and art all the way to 4. Since we put new numbers on the bottom, we have to have that 0 right here. We have to have that 0 right there. So let's fix Puzzle Penguin's error. And then the bottom part of the page, add and subtract up to 100. Okay, that's one of our skills we need to know how to do. Now make sure you pay attention. The top 3 are addition, plus, and the bottom 3 are minus. So don't forget to pay attention to that. Next, on the next page, if you want, you can pause me and work on that sheet, and then when you're ready, come to the next page. Okay, next page. I will read it to you. Prince won 8 medals at the dog show. Lady won 5 medals. Muffy won 3 medals. Make a table to show this. Okay, so we know a table, right? We need to put their names and how many medals they won. Then it says to graph it. So you'll need to put a title. You might put medals won by dogs or medals won. Okay, so we have a picture graph that says use a circle for each medal. So you could put a circle in there. You could put a picture of a dog if you want. You could put a picture of a medal if you'd like. But make sure you graph that. It is a picture graph. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to worry about putting a 0 down because it's just a picture graph. So if they won 1 medal, you draw a picture of 1 medal. Okay, pretty simple. Over here, though, we have the bar graph, the horizontal bar graph. Now we know all these dogs did win medals, but right here, don't forget your 0. I just drew it in. Don't forget your 0 on that graph. Yes, these dogs, everybody did win one, but just in case one of them didn't, you always have to have that 0 in there. So go ahead and do that, and then just shade them in. You put your dogs' names down here, and 1, 2, 3, well, all the way up to at least 8. You could go to 10, however many lines it allows. So go ahead and do that. And then I would like to see your beautiful artwork. Over here is just a bar graph, horizontal bar graph. Up here is a picture graph. All right, so that's it for math today. Fairly straightforward. When you get all your work done, get it to me when you're done with math. You could have a snack, or you could eat lunch. It might be lunchtime. Or get outside, do some chores, help mom and dad out with some chores. Having you around the house is really nice if you can be helpful. So I'll see y'all later. We'll do the read aloud in a little while. And I hope you're doing well. Stay healthy. Remember to wash your hands. 20 seconds. Sing happy birthday. Bye.